Many people think of the white tiger as an albino or Siberian tiger. It is actually a genetic variant of the Bengal tiger. The white colour is produced by a recessive gene which is inherited from its parents. Because the gene is recessive, it must be passed on by both parents for a white cub to be born. Neither of the parents have to be white, they just have to carry the gene. This means that despite 1 in every 15,000 Bengal tigers carrying the white gene, not all of these tigers are actually white. This gene mutation can happen naturally without being inherited, but is incredibly rare. White tigers have a pale coat, but some still have an orange tint. They still have black markings and have blue eyes, making them different from an albino tiger. These features are produced because the gene prevents the production of pheomelanin, which is responsible for orange and yellow coloration. However, unlike in albino tigers, it does allow the production of eumelanin, which results in the dark stripes and blue eyes. To produce a white cub, neither parent has to be white, but both must be white to always produce a white cub. Despite the fact that these tigers are incredibly rare, there is actually no conservational purpose of breeding them. The white colour gives them a disadvantaged survival in the wild. Bengal tigers usually live in forest areas where their orange coat helps them to camouflage. They have no natural predators but rely on their camouflage to stalk prey and catch it by surprise. Without camouflage, their prey is more likely to spot them and escape. As a solitary animal, tigers live alone and have no other members of a pack to help them hunt. If they can't catch their food, they'll not be able to eat. Tigers are already an endangered species with a habitat constantly declining, and white tigers are particularly valuable to hunters. No white tigers have been seen in the wild in over 50 years, proving that they naturally struggle to survive. The last reported sighting was in 1958, only 7 years after the first white tiger was captured. Zoos and exhibitors will often say that they are breeding these tigers as part of a conservation program, but this is not true as these tigers will never be re-released due to their low chances of survival. The American Zoological Association has banned its members from breeding white tigers as they are bred purely for profit and not for conservation. Although this gene mutation was not caused by inbreeding, it is thought that large amounts of inbreeding have been a result. This is because white tigers are such a huge attraction for zoos and exhibitors. They bring in more visitors and allow these businesses to make more money. These places want the best chance of a white cub being born as they are much more valuable, so they'll breed 2 white tigers together to make sure it happens. However, because white tigers are so rare, it is thought that they have resulted to inbreeding. White tigers have also been crossbred with Siberian tigers to produce a larger and more impressive cat. However, this also serves no conservational purpose. The first white tiger was captured in India in 1951. Some believe all captive white tigers are descended from this one, and are therefore all related. This has been disputed as there is no evidence to prove that every white tiger has been inbred. However, many are born with health defects such as kidney and spine problems, crossed eyes and cleft palates. The most famous white tiger was probably Kenny, who was born with obvious and severe health issues such as crossed eyes and crooked teeth. He was rescued by Turpentine Creek, a wildlife refuge for big cats. Here he lived to the age of 10, despite the fact that in captivity Bengal tigers usually live 16 to 20 years. He almost certainly had a shorter lifespan due to his health problems from inbreeding. If they're not bred in captivity, white tigers will probably die out completely as any born naturally in the wild have a low chance of survival against habitat loss, hunting and lack of camouflage. Some believe that white tigers can be bred responsibly without inbreeding, and are therefore a magnificent example of genetic diversity that is worth conserving.